Rumours are circulating that the Justin Trudeau Liberals will allow Canadian border and travel measures to expire on the anticipated deadline of September 30th. And with that would come the end of the controversial government-imposed surveillance ArriveCAN app. Tamara Ugolini here with Rebel News to bring you an update on the Liberal-imposed ArriveCAN app that has been criticized for being an Orwellian government surveillance tool instituted on travelers under the guise of upholding public health and border regulations in wake of what the government refers to as the COVID-19 pandemic. This app is why we launched a petition at NoArriveCAN.com and crowdfunded litigation in partnership with the registered Canadian charity called the Democracy Fund at that same website. The Democracy Fund launched a legal challenge against the app on August 24th in which it personally named Federal Health Minister Jean-Yves Duclos as a respondent. You can find that previous report at NoArriveCAN.com.
ArriveCAN has obviously been a very important tool during COVID-19 and remains important for those people that enter into Canada to identify whether they are appropriately vaccinated. But increasingly, ArriveCAN is also being used to facilitate and accelerate entrance into Canada through customs data entry, which in many cases makes it quite fast and quite efficient to enter into Canada using that particular tool, which has been developed for other purposes to make our customs system even more efficient.
And now that we're hearing in rumblings of the expiration date of these measures not being extended past September 30th, I'm here at a local post office to submit this hefty petition, which has garnered over 26,000 signatures. I'm sending it directly to Federal Minister of Transportation Omar Alghabra, who has been a fierce defendant and advocate for this measure. Here's a clip.
Why remove ArriveCAN at this point?
Look, first of all, ArriveCAN is a critical tool to process travelers with the requirement of the vaccine mandate. So we're asking, it's a tool that helps process arrivals as they arrive.
So you want to keep it mandatory beyond September 30th?
There's no decision has been made. We are, as we've said all along,
final decision's been made.
We're constantly assessing the new situation and making decisions based on the information.
So you think it should remain beyond September 30th?
Yet many Canadians have taken up legitimate concerns around downloading a government surveillance app to their personal cell phones, especially when the app's own terms and condition reads, and I quote, "Personal information may be disclosed to contractors working for the Public Health Agency of Canada and Service Canada, as well as to the following entities: other government institutions, as well as provincial, territorial, municipal governments or international health organizations, as well as their institutions for these purposes." And the out-of-touch Liberals appear to be in favor of the digitization that have many Canadians concerned. Check out what our tourism minister had to say about it.
I can say that ArriveCAN has its use in digitizing the border. People travel, and we want to make sure that people get through the border as quickly as possible. Having that digitized border is going to help us bring more people to the country, and so it has a place here in Canada. But again, frictionless border, let's make sure we're welcoming as many tourists across the border as we can and tourists from around the world. This is a conversation inside government. We're taking it very seriously.
This app, meant to, quote, modernize cross-border travel, end quote, is part of the increasing digitization of our world through partnership with the creepy World Economic Forum's brainchild, known as the Known Traveler Digital Identity Platform, or KTDI. And it's becoming increasingly clear that that suspicion, likely even coined as a conspiracy theory, is likely turning into a fact. So will the Liberals move to extend the use of this app and other border measures, despite even President of the United States, Joe Biden, saying that COVID is over?
The pandemic is over. We still have a problem with COVID. We're still doing a lot of work on it. But the pandemic is over.
Today, I'm submitting this petition by sending it registered mail to Transport Minister Omar Alghabra so that the Liberals can see just how many Canadians do not agree with this Orwellian measure. For Rebel News, I'm Tamara Ugolini. Even if the Liberals scrap the app, we must work to ensure that it never becomes a reality again. There you can also sign this petition, so long as it stays active. That's NoArriveCAN.com.